Welcome viewers and listeners to another edition of CHP Talks. I just want to tell you this is going to be a different kind of a segment than our regular episodes. It's just over 7 minutes long, and it's coming to you from the CHP Triennial Convention in Ancaster, Ontario. Just a few little clips, very short interviews with our speakers, and I hope it gives you an idea of the flavor of our convention. The full details will be released as they get processed. You'll be able to watch some of the speeches and whatever. But for today, I just want to give you a little brief idea of what we're doing this week in Ancaster. And next week, I'll be back with a regular interview. Thanks very much. Welcome, viewers and listeners. I'm here today on the beautiful campus of Redeemer University in Ancaster, Ontario, where CHP members are holding their Triennial Convention. And it's been really exciting so far. We've had a tremendous opening ceremony, not like the Olympics, much better than that. And they had the flag ceremony, and flags from all the provinces came in. Today we're going to be doing some real business in our plenary sessions. And I'm also hoping to interview several of our great speakers today. We have Josh Alexander, the young man who stood up to brutal power and demanded that his school protect and defend the right of young women, of his classmates, to have privacy. We're also going to be hearing from Andrew DiBartolo of Liberty Coalition and one of the co-hosts of Liberty Dispatch. And tonight we're going to be hearing from Pastor Aaron Rock from the Harvest Bible Church in Windsor, Ontario, and he's going to bring us a great message about what we as a CHP need to do and what the church needs to do to be a witness and a force for change in these troubled times in which we live. We love being here at Redeemer. It's such a great university, has done so much for people of Canada and Christians in Canada, raising a generation of young people that are going to represent God well in society, and we certainly hope that we'll do the same in the Christian Heritage Party. Well, here's David Darwin, our National Secretary, and he's been doing a great job of keeping track of the resolutions and amendments to them and so on. And David, thanks for being the chair of the policy committee and helping us bring all these great resolutions to this convention.
Good to see them in front of our membership, and they seem to be well received, which is very very good.
We had a short plenary session last night, and man, we got through a lot of work last night.
We did.
We're excited about how things are going at this convention.
It's great. It's really good.
David, thanks for your good work.
All right.
Carla Gibson, who is the chair of our Health and Education Department and has brought a number of tremendous resolutions here to convention. So Carla, your resolutions went through easily last night.
Most of them, yeah.
Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris begins in 1163 AD. It wasn't completed until 1345. So for those of you who are quick with the maths, that is 182 years it took to construct this cathedral. Now let me put some context in that. Everyone who was alive and who began the construction of the cathedral was dead long before it was done. And everyone who put the capstone on the top, who saw the glorious cathedral built, they weren't even alive when it started. And even more than that, there's no overlap. Given the amount of time, no one who was alive when the cathedral began, the construction began, lived to see or meet anyone who was alive when it was done. there was at least one generation between them.
So next up is going to be Josh Alexander, and I'm just going to say hi to him right now. Hello, Josh.
How's it going?
So you're going to be speaking to us in a few minutes, and what do you want to tell people? What's the most important thing that you're going to be telling people at this convention?
Well, I think the number one thing is here we are obviously a small party that is taking a different approach to politics, a much more honorable approach in my opinion, and I think it's important that Canada understands that politics and the personal vote isn't necessarily about a tactic or a technique into getting the better of two evils in, but about making an honorable and righteous decision before God.
Amen. Well, that's a great answer, isn't it, Dave?
Could have said it better myself.
Exactly. Well, thanks for being here with us. We really appreciate having
it.
you here at the convention for CHP.
Thank you.
I'm here with Aaron Rock, Pastor Aaron Rock from Harvest Bible Church in Windsor, and he is going to be our next speaker here at the convention. We're so pleased to have him with us.
Good to be here.
You've been a guest on our show before, and just really thank you for coming and taking the time to be with us tonight.
My pleasure. Looking forward to ministering in some small way.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that you will be appreciated, and we're all filled with anticipation. And we're just going to share a little bit of this with our folks out at CHP Talks. So
very good.
Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, God bless you.
This is the kind of leadership that we need, is pastors that are willing to stand up and let the government know when they're stepping out of their lane. And so with all that, I want to welcome you up, Aaron, and we look forward to hearing you. So please give him a warm welcome.
I also want to just thank you for the privilege of being able to come and speak. I'm growing in my affection for you and for your political platform, which I obviously align with. I'm thankful for your ministry across the country and looking forward to seeing how God continues to use this institution, the Christian Heritage Party, to affect change in the culture of our country.
Well, folks, that gives you a little bit of an idea of our convention 2024 here in Ancaster. And the full speeches and workshops will become available on our website as soon as they've been processed. And I will be back next week with another regular interview back on our regular schedule. And thank you for tuning in and checking us out. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.